Hey, having that feeling. I don't know if I want to be with that feeling for a day, but
I'll make a concept board. Like people have those conspiracy boards. I'll make like a concept board with all like the little strings and everything tied together.
Such a gamer.
Yes, level up. Gain experience points for animating.
Hello, my people. How's it going? I'm Jenni.
KB.
And today we are going to take a look at
Arcane Bridging the Rift Part 3 Kill Streaks meets Keyframes.
yeah.
Real excited about this one.
We're still big.
Yeah, we've changed it up a little bit here, so we'll have to see how this one goes.
I feel like Alice in Wonderland when she ate the cookie. I think it was a cookie or like a drink or something.
She
and
ate the cookie. It said "eat me." Did that make her bigger? And I think the drink made her smaller.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
I think it was that.
Yeah, we ate the cookie.
We ate the cookie.
All
So
right, let's take a look.
here we go. Oh yeah. All right, let's see here. We will show them all. Arcane Season 1, Episode 3. Well, you know who that is. You know who this one is.
We asked during the last one,
We
and
yeah.
when I was in the chat after it came out, I was like chatting with everyone during the premiere, and I forgot your name. Thank you. Just mentioned that the last one was something that Silco said to Marcus.
If that's the case, because what Silco's quote was from the first pot as well.
Oh, really?
So it seems
they're
like
all Silco.
I believe so.
Silco rules this show. Silco's in charge now.
He's in charge now.
He's in charge of the making of Arcane. He took over even that. Paris.
Yeah.
There definitely is a lot of Paris life and culture in Arcane. I mean, I don't think it's a coincidence that a lot of Piltover looks like Paris.
Love that.
Yeah,
I've never been to Paris.
Neither have. That's surprising because you definitely have traveled.
Yeah, I've been to Spain multiple times. Been to Israel. We went to Mexico on our honeymoon.
Yeah, it was fun.
But I have never
But look at
been.
this. Look at the
to
architecture.
Paris.
This is really cool, and you
It's
can definitely
beautiful.
see like traits of
Yeah.
Piltover for sure.
It looks a
They're
lot like
designed
it.
to be functional, but also
Whoa.
Look at that clock.
That's so cool.
Yeah, the
I think
fountains.
that's something very much the French kind of
Let's
spirit.
book a trip.
Yeah, so this venue is actually.
I don't speak French though.
Had,
Me
Someone
either.
was asking us, do you all
Years
speak
ago?
French?
No.
No, we don't.
Oh, here we go. Esports.
Ooh.
Esports.
And a bunch of people from Fortiche. It was
Oh.
there's something really special to finally be able to share that with them.
Aww, look at all those happy faces.
Yeah.
But you kind of also have to experience like the buzz of the world around the game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, League of Legends.
On a dessus que c'était quand même le jeu mondial et l'opportunité de faire quelque chose de très très bien.
I'm sure that was huge for them to be a part of that, all that like energy.
Mm-hmm.
Not only good to make the trailer and music video. Ça part vraiment d'une intention vraiment de plaisir, de passion de faire un film, enfin une série, plus que de.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You find confident about that? I don't know. I hope people gonna be surprised.
Oh.
I think everybody on the project is out to prove something with what we're doing, and I firmly believe that you need to find someone who's kind of willing to bleed for like this thing they're trying
Yeah.
to make.
I get that for
I
sure.
don't think otherwise you're gonna really be bold. Otherwise you're not gonna really have anything. Where you're gonna risk something. I think you have to risk something in order to make something that makes an impact.
Oh, there's Victor.
Yeah. I feel like all these concepts of the creation of Arcane, like, really come through. Holy shit. That looks epic.
Yes.
But these concepts, like, really
Rigs.
come through in the show, don't they?
Yeah, and I mean, like, when we left off in the last episode, when we started it, it was really like doom and gloom. But you do have to definitely bleed for your work to make it, you know, especially when people are like so against it and not sure.
Yeah.
More foosball!
Oh, there's the worthy goal.
People talk about it too, like kind of like birthing a project. You make it and then you release it and hope for the best.
Yeah. And there's just a lot of resources put into this, essentially, because you think about it, the budget that he started out with, he said, give me $2,000. And then what he was able to do with it was amazing.
Yeah.
And then he's like, you know, and I think by the time they had over $200,000 put into this, and they still weren't really sure at the time if they were going to go through with this or not. But the thing about it is, these programs and the time, when people say, like, this stuff is expensive, they don't always mean it in a money value. Like, it takes hours to make, like, rigs sometimes for the characters to move around for the animation sequences. And it takes a lot for the concept, too. Like, it's not just, okay, I just make stuff happen.
Right.
You know, and that's just one part of the pipeline. There's so many pipelines. Like, if you take it to, like, a video game aspect, because this is a video game company, they're using that same mindset when they're creating the show. So it's just like, damn, dude. Like, yeah, you're going to put everything, blood, sweat, and tears into this, and then if it wasn't going to come out, you're just like, damn, man.
Yeah.
So I'm glad he really fought for it.
Being too complex.
My goals this whole time is like
Amanda!
Yeah.
with the team in Paris. It's just going to be great to be like, hey guys, here's all our awesome ideas, and then they tell us whether they can produce it or not, or steer us more into something achievable.
It's not done until it's done, right? You know, it's like the block of marble.
Yes.
Away. You know, knock off like an arm and have to start over.
Yep.
If we ever proceed with a scene without taking in that input from the directors here, it's worse. You know, because they're just so talented. They always find this really great spin. Pascal has this amazing eye for character designs. The
Wow.
models.
Look at that blimp.
Yeah.
Can you tell what program that is?
That's Maya.
Okay.
Maya's very good for rigging. The Man of Shadow.
I remember you were surprised in the first one that they were using Maya for the
organic.
characters.
Yeah, because hard surface modeling is what Maya's better for. Not to say you can't make characters in it and animate
They
them.
did.
I wonder though if they made them in the ZBrush or more organic, and then they decided to import them into Maya to make. I can't think of what it is right now.
Nuanced camera work where everything feels like it's handheld and really human and real. A lot of
Yeah,
that is
they achieved that. Oh, nice. That's funny. Me too.
You okay?
So this is the auto model. So,
Oh my gosh! Yes!
They made a model.
We gotta find that pot. We can find the dead
Oh
pot.
my god! I was not expecting that. That was sudden. Happy progress. They put him in there?
I think he's
Is
in
that
there.
for
Yeah,
real?
he's in there. Yeah. I didn't know he was a.
Is he?
on
I
the
don't
team.
remember them saying that. Maybe they just made
I
that
heard
for
that. I
fun
did
too.
see him.
Saying happy progress
here we
day?
go.
I don't remember. The
I
scene
love that
though.
they added them as kids in there.
That was
Yeah.
so powerful.
I'm getting goosebumps
Me
even,
too.
like thinking about it.
In the room.
Ooh,
It's so cool.
Just added this level
Because
of
it's a story
emotion.
without any words.
right, yeah.
Honestly, it's like, oh, I feel like these characters could be in love now.
Yeah. So many people ship them, too.
And then she does that.
The ship just sank.
This sequence is in every way, technically, artistically.
Oh my gosh.
It's, I don't know how to say that.
Yeah,
Masterpiece of
Wow, yeah.
There's so much emotion here.
I'm having feelings right now.
Yeah, me too.
and science. That's exactly what I feel like the Fortiche depiction is. You know, it is. I feel the science, I feel the power, I feel the energy, but I also feel the beauty.
Ce que j'aime bien aussi à Fantiche, quoi, c'est que on insuffle la vision de départ et tout le monde met son
Aww.
sa pierre à l'édifice. quoi.
Everyone adds their stone to the build. I freaking love that. I
Yeah.
love like that talk about building and creating
Oh,
something.
yeah. Oh wow.
Nail
Here
rips
we go.
together.
That happen in Fortiche.
Nice.
After
Final
we receive
image,
the
renders.
script, we go to the design phase, which
Mm.
basically is doing design for character, props, and background.
Are you losing it right now?
Yeah, yeah, this is so cool.
Ce bateau-là, il a été fabriqué par Victor. Et en
I'm gonna come home and see all these pictures all over our bedroom.
I'll make a concept board. Like, people have those conspiracy boards. I'll be just like a concept board with all, like, the little strings and everything tied together.
We need a meme with, like, the lady who's, like, looking at all the mathematical
Yeah,
equations, but it's you with all these pictures from the making of Arcane.
It's so cool. Oh, storyboard artist. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. Yup.
It's not there yet in the script,
I believe that's Photoshop.
but there's also the editing that is working at the same time to really find the good timing for the boards.
As an editor,
Whoa.
my job is to.
I've worked in
assemble those
Photoshop,
storyboards
but it's
together
been a
and
long
what we
time.
call an
But then when
animation.
she got into, like, the timing of,
And while
and
that's
oh my
happening, you're
gosh.
recording
Wow.
dialogue with the talent.
I love a good conundrum.
Ah!
That's it. It's so cool seeing them do it.
In the Undercity attacks.
Wow.
At the Hex Cave and in the Academy Square.
Yeah, but I said I already called it. You can't do. I called dibs.
We get voices. From
That's
the
so
actors,
cool
and
seeing
I
them
know.
say
sound
it,
effects
say those
and
lines.
music, in order to see the movie and see how it
Oh
works.
my gosh, this is ridiculous. Those are so many
Beautiful.
frames. Look at all those frames.
Yes.
Full-on storyboard animatics.
Animatics are so awesome, dude.
With the voice actors there.
Yeah.
No worries there.
This is so cool.
So we were able to watch the whole season,
Goosebumps.
start to finish,
Wow.
before we animated.
Because animatics are just so great. They don't take a whole lot of detail, but you can get their point across.
On every aspect, we were
It's
And
the
you build from
bones
it.
of what became what we love.
Yep.
It's not always easy to like get these like really raw emotional performances from really young actors, and so me and Jenni and Casper Powder, I remember going into the VO session and being like, all right, today we're gonna make a 11, 12-year-old girl cry.
Yeah.
Let's see how it goes.
Oh yeah. She brought it.
Oh my gosh. Oh god, don't! Look at her eyes.
Not my sister anymore.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
All was in the booth just like being shocked by how good she is.
Usually I say I'm having 15 feelings right now, but I'm having 27.
Yeah.
Tears at
27 feelings.
Oh god.
Oh my gosh.
Yay.
Oh.
I got the job when I was 10. And
Wow.
I'm 16, you know? So it's been a while.
Oh, she sounds a lot like Powder.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I wasn't ready for this scene. 15 feelings are coming through my
It
system.
was hard for me.
Aww.
Please come back, please. I need you, please.
Oh,
I have a
wow.
little brother who is my best friend in the entire world. We get upset when we don't see each other for like more than 3 days. I can't imagine a world where he is mad.
Oh god.
You're back.
Oh. Watching this after that is like almost worse.
Yeah, I'm getting emotional
Oh
over
no,
here.
my eyes.
Coming to the surface.
Oh no. No! This isn't what I signed up for.
I told you to stay away.
When it comes to siblings, they're your blood. And when you don't have family, what do you have?
Yeah.
Got a good heart.
Oh no, not this too!
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Quand on entendait les voix, on se disait ah tiens peut-être qu'on peut avoir vraiment quelque chose
I would say so.
de particulier, de
Yeah.
plus subtil et beaucoup plus profond en fait au niveau de l'acting.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, creepy.
What's going on?
We did reactions to this scene too, so check it out.
Yeah, we did.
Peut-être aller vers du Scorsese plutôt.
Wow.
That accuracy is just redonkulous.
Look at the light, how they light up the room. It's freaking gorgeous.
Scary to cast because I mean you were not just making a new character. It was like, oh yeah, there's like whatever 6 years of 100 gazillion million people who have very specific expectations and opinions about who these characters are. So don't fuck it up.
Yeah.
Jinx took us the longest of all characters.
I'm not surprised.
For the Jinx actress, I think for roughly 3 years.
Yeah, that's not surprising.
3
So beloved,
years.
and her voice is so specific. For a while we were like,
can we find someone who can do this? The hard thing was that we had to find someone who can do both the intimate and quiet performances, really vulnerable acting. At the same time, we also needed an actress who can also do the really loud moments that Jinx is really known for. And you typically can find one or the other. I remember we were at a point where we've been looking for so long, we kind of just went through all of the LA catalog of just pick one.
That says something.
Yeah.
It was just this like, no, we can't.
No, they have to get what they believe is going to work for the character.
Yeah. With all the work that they put into it, like, you can't settle.
Here we go. Is Ella?
Yes.
Oh, she's so cute.
It was like the pearly gates just opened.
Oh, I love that.
Well, look who it is.
It's so cool watching
The
them.
boy safe. I felt this like really.
These moments are so epic.
Because of empathy,
So seeing them
passion,
come
you know,
out
passion
of the
grounds, like, yes,
actual voice actors' mouth.
terrible person. She's done all these terrible things. But is she a terrible person? Like, I don't know. I started to realize, like, who she's become, this Jinx that she's become, is just a deeply rooted, very difficult trauma response that she's developed because she's gone through things no one should ever have to go through. No.
Oh my
No,
gosh.
it was a mistake.
Right. Oh, she does have that really soft voice too.
Et bien plus poussé que dans la plupart des shows d'animation.
Yeah.
Parce que notre envie, c'est plutôt de faire essayer de vraiment copier ces acteurs et le casting des fois a
I could see that. I think that's why the acting is so good.
Yeah, they took their time, you know. This is their baby. They want to make sure if they're going to do it, they're going to go big, you know. You got to find the right talent for the right characters you've created. And this, wow.
It does look so 3D.
Oh, look at Silka, like massive gray hair.
I think they might have just not colored it yet.
Maybe.
Yeah, they're coloring. They're painting it
here's
all
the
in.
painting, the digital painting.
To deal with a black and white, I don't paint because there is Silco. Enfin, moi, ce que je préfère, c'est l'évolution des personnages dans les histoires. Et elle a vraiment une évolution.
Glorious evolution, some might say. Were you thinking that?
Glory, I was.
Let us know in the comments if you were thinking that too.
So we've got and from there we just put it in 3D. Yeah, it's very simple to explain. So here we made
Those are so epic.
Oh, I know.
Yes.
The difficult part was there is a lot of tiny parts work together.
Damn.
So before it gets to the rigging department, we have to be sure it works first. Like here, all the tiny pieces, you know, here. So it was engineered precisely to work like that.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
every hinge.
You have to.
Yeah, I can see that, but that's intense to think about.
It is.
It's really fun to create like all those intricate pieces, like you know the leg and the feet of Victor, all those weird metallic parts blending with the
Weird
body.
metally parts.
This was
Nice.
the design for the hands. Then I modeled something like this, and then I gave it to the texture department, and they painted it so it looks like that.
Beautiful. I never thought I'd find that beautiful, but somehow I do.
It's just like the whole process, the whole idea.
And
seeing it come to life. And like, just look at that. Like, the hand painting is ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
Oh,
wow,
so
look at
many
those
feelings.
concepts.
Can we put that up in our room? Our room is just gonna be completely filled with all the pictures from this.
Like the design is just brought back in 3D, and it's
Wow.
actually what the designer thought of.
I'm surprised there wasn't a roller skating character.
It would have been interesting.
With the amount of roller skating into the studio that they show.
Right? Look at that. That's
There's
a rig.
Yeah.
That entire thing is a rig. They can animate every single piece of that, move every piece of that.
Move her little leg around.
Anything. It's a lot of work into rigs.
Qui est tellement fort que ils vont trouver, je sais pas, 3-4 idées pour rajouter de la vie au personnage.
Look at him run.
And then we are going at layout stage, and they start, you know, to do the staging and the camera movement.
Wow. There's the animatic right there.
Oh.
Wow.
De transmettre en fait des émotions juste avec une caméra, avec les mouvements de caméra, avec la focale qu'on va choisir.
Damn.
De trouver des jolis cadrages.
Mm-hmm.
Et de trouver
It's sad, but what's so cool about when you have these programs is you can see it from all the different panel frames. You can see top, bottom, left, right. So when you're animating, they can see like what's the best frame for it.
They already had her face looking like that.
Yeah. Animation pot. Look at this. Holy
Oh gosh.
shikees.
This is your department. I don't know anything about this.
It's a lot. It's just really cool though. Just to get to see like how this is transformed into this.
Wow.
Yeah, the transition was really cool.
Like she's a real girl. It's like Pinocchio.
Oh, here we go. When he's falling.
Oh, when who's falling?
Vanda.
Animation is giving life
That was a big
to
fall.
something. Being animated, it's just like get the passion of something as well. And us, we are like the puppet.
Yes!
That's so cool.
Here's the frames! Man, all those...
No motion capture.
No motion captures. Yeah. Yeah, motion capture makes it a lot easier for an animator to do their job.
But they didn't use it?
Nope.
Okay, they're saying why.
When you want to have some realistic
That's true.
animation, and only that.
That's true. That's fair.
Oh.
And they have more of like a... They have realistic elements, but of course it's not fully realistic.
Okay. So like, we're gonna
They have
do the hard
exaggerations
way,
and stuff. Yeah, this is
but
all the
it'll be worth
keyframe right
it.
here.
What happened?
So these are all like that screen that they just had. That's like all the different things that they have. You have this line, and you can move it in a certain direction once you make the keyframe.
Because the title is called Kill Streaks Meet Keyframe. And she was explaining this to me.
Oh, what a kill strike is?
Both of these phrases, because I didn't know what they meant.
Yeah, I took from Overwatch. If she was playing Tracer and she took like 3 people in a row, that's a kill streak. I believe it's 3. I haven't played Overwatch in a while.
I don't play Overwatch, but I
She
think
will.
Tracer's real cute, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, we're gonna have some point that you'll play it. Because you want to try it out.
And then the
with the
keyframes.
keyframes, yeah, for the animation.
So
and
now they're showing those moments.
Here, he's gonna tell you.
To understand what happened.
It's crazy.
Body, how everything work together.
Yeah.
To have like this feeling of natural, believable animation.
Yeah.
And also it's about like the style of the show. It's just
Yeah, motion capture wouldn't have. Yeah, it wouldn't have worked.
That's exactly what you're saying. Semi-realistic, not fully.
Handcrafted.
Animating, it's like acting out the characters. It's about performance.
It hits you like mostly at the beginning. I feel like when you first start watching Arcane, you're like, what did they do? This looks amazing.
The cartoonish style I used to be in, and after working for so long in the industry, I wanted to challenge myself.
Echo!
To be honest, Echo is the kind of character I loved to see when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Echo?
One
Yeah.
of the first dialogues he had with I arrived with something completely different from the board. And board was like, oh, I didn't thought about this way, but it's interesting.
Yeah.
And we're the same with Christian. I
So they
tried
liked
something
it.
like he was a little bit pissed and walking slower and just making with the face and giving a small attitude.
That's
Not
so
like
cool.
a snake, but like this kind of movement to say, yeah, I'm the one controlling the
Oh, that's so well thought out.
Oh my god, I can't get over how it's hand
That
painted.
detail, though.
It's so cool too, because when you're animating, you take like videos that you make yourself, and then you make it like that. It's really cool. It's much easier when you see it.
We do work a lot with references. We go in the reference room, we shot ourselves, we try to pretend and be
Nice.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pretend to be Vi, okay?
Let's just animate you.
I'm gonna punch you. Just kidding. No, I can't punch you.
Sometimes like you got a shot to do and you got an idea in your head and you can probably like just go straight into the computer and do your stuff and it will work. But
It
if
would
you go
work.
in a ref room, start recording yourself.
The
you
ref
may end
room.
up having like some like little accident that you do.
Oh, there's the
that
Vive
can be
collapsing
really
after she beats
interesting.
Savika.
That's really cool.
Oh. So that's how they make it so like realistic seeming.
Yeah.
It's like if you fall, are you
Yeah.
How can I say no to such an auspicious offer?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I figured they did something like this because the animation is just ridiculously good.
Wow.
Yes, this is so cool, right?
I'm having 15 feelings.
Yeah, that's 27? It's like 15 on top of 27.
It's the normal amount. 15
It's
is like the
15
normal
it's
amount
27
to go
plus
up.
15.
Okay, sure.
Like, and then you're gonna spend a day on it.
Yeah.
So, if you
Oh
work
my
on
gosh.
on
Wow.
for 1 second,
Wow.
you're gonna spend a day having that feeling in your mind, like
A
trying to
day.
reproduce it.
Having that feeling.
It's
I don't know if I want to be with that feeling for a day, but I gotta hand it to him.
Yeah.
See like people bugging you.
That's
just
hilarious.
This space where you're just like acting.
I do that when I'm like reading a book and they like describe like, and
Yeah.
then he grimaced and I'm like reading it and I'm
Whoa.
like, hopefully no one sees me make this grimace. Like,
Part of this particularly, like there is a lot of crazy sequence, but this one was the one for me. And when I heard that I was working on it, it was like a dream, like. And I was really happy because I had the slow motion moments, and I had the opportunity to work with my son to make the movement of Echo Young. He's 9 years old, almost 10. We came here to shot the scene where Echo is running slowly in slow motion.
oh my gosh, he has his son doing it. It's so cute.
Yeah.
15 feelings.
On top of the other.
And I hope you remember all his life.
Yeah. That's so sweet. His
It
son
is.
did that.
It's only experimenting.
Ah.
It's painting.
Imagine watching that show and be like, that's my run.
Right?
It's about to be tested.
Ooh, supervised for 2D.
The glitch is we draw them directly on the computer.
Whoa.
Oh, so that's so. Wow.
It's like a film?
Mm-hmm.
2D effects are very
Oh,
specific
2D
for
effects.
Fortis.
Yes.
Fortis trademark.
God,
Because the
yeah.
2D effects on CG animation.
That's ridiculous. They did those on the little film.
Animators doing FX frame by frame.
Donc ici, on a le pouvoir que Jace crée avec son marteau. And drawing, frame by frame.
Yeah.
and layers by
Beautiful.
But sometimes it's very difficult
That is so
for
cool.
the camera movements, which are very interesting. This kind of shots.
I feel like that reminds me of, you know, like the screensavers that like move all around.
Yeah, yeah.
But like a really cool
Worked on it
detailed
for 3
version of
weeks.
that. Wow.
I mean, that makes sense though. 'Cause
It's a complicated
It
scene.
is. It's not so simple.
Depuis une dizaine d'années, on fait des FX 2D pour les teasers de Riot.
Oh my
Sur
Beautiful.
l'application de Jinx, qui s'appelle Get Jinxed, on a découvert
Love
aussi
it.
Fortiche.
We did a reaction to that video
Uh-huh.
too.
The smoke is
I
so
have
cool.
this feeling all the time when I'm watching something in progress. And I'm
Beautiful.
like, we get to the animation phase, and I'm looking at the animation. I'm like, how are you gonna make this better? Is the scene gonna feel more immersive? You know, how are they gonna possibly level this up? When everything
Such a
is
gamer.
done,
Yes! Level up!
Animation, 2D effects,
Gain experience points for animating.
and we
New skill acquired.
Nice.
We come at
Damn.
the end of the process.
Wow.
Basically, we take
Oh, compositing.
what the other
Oh
What
my.
is that?
It is. He'll tell you.
and then
It's
we put it together.
it's a lot of work.
Mm.
Because the background is paint, there is actually
Oh,
light,
shoot,
because,
that's-
for the characters we have
Mm.
to adapt the characters to the
Interesting.
background.
Mm.
So when we see like red light on Celica and it's changing for a green light when she is going further, actually, technically, nothing is there. We
Oh,
have to
wow.
create everything from the background, from what we see in the background.
Hmm.
So yeah, we go from here.
Okay, where there's no light to there
Wow.
to this. That's so interesting. Well, that makes sense. They wouldn't have lighting.
Positing at Fortiche is one of their
Gosh.
signature crafts, and it's
Hmm.
just a straight mystery box for me.
I cannot tell
He
you.
can't
Oh,
tell you.
Nice.
It's not,
Nice.
hold back anything, but
it's a
some of the process.
yeah. I figured it's complicated. Right?
Wow.
I don't know if I can show you.
I don't know if I can show you.
It's kind of
Ah.
Oh, fair though.
The way to light is different.
Wow.
It's special fortiche.
Special fortiche way. Love
But
it.
it's so simple. When you know the trick, you say, so simple.
I find like a lot of things in the creating something, the most simple things are like amazing, but I can see why they would keep it their secret.
Yeah.
Because it's such a thing for them. It's what they're known for.
Right.
No lighting. That's crazy, dude. And you're compositing. What? Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Because of their handcraftedness and the paint of
That's so ridiculous.
It gives us this timeless look that I think even when the technology evolves, that this will still feel
Hand
lasting.
painted.
I think I can
Agreed.
go back and watch like the Disney animation like Bambi or like Cinderella, and it's timeless. It doesn't age because it's handcrafted.
Nothing is wrong in the show. If you have a glass, if you see this glass, it's not wrong because a drawing is not perfect.
Yes.
If you see the eyes, the pupils,
They're not.
Except the gemstone. This is the only moment where there is a sphere, perfect sphere.
That's so cool.
It is really cool.
So they purposely made it contrast to everything else.
C'est d'avoir chaque image, comment dépasser la qualité que
Wow.
des dessins animés 2D classiques. Et ça, la 3D nous le permettait.
True.
Et c'est d'avoir que chaque image, chaque pose qu'on fait, ça reste un peu
Wallpaper.
Yes! Boom! Wallpaper! Boom! Wallpaper! Boom! Wallpaper! More really sad wallpaper! More sad drama! A glorious violin! The music, yes!
There's just storytelling happening at every phase.
Yes, Amanda!
Alex on the other side of the ocean. Morning.
Morning. So Ria, I think that was a great first read, and the second violin's played out a little bit softer.
I've never
Oh.
heard of a show before
15 feelings.
Yeah.
They're such an integral part of
This,
everything.
wow.
These are like the music team, so they wrote all the songs.
They've been spending, 3-4 years on the music for this show. Like,
Wow.
every TV show, sometimes you get 3-4 weeks for an episode to do music.
I mean, that music
Oh, the music
is
in
next
Arcane
level.
is like...
Do you want to talk about leveling up? Okay.
I mean, so yeah, and the really awesome thing
Let's
about
just
it...
shift around a little. I'm losing feeling in places where I shouldn't lose feeling.
Oh, that sounds awful. Yeah, the thing about the music, too, is that you could do scenes and things without music, but music is such an important part in shows and gaming because you just get that right sound and it makes that scene so much more powerful.
I feel like it's
impactful.
like portrays emotion.
It
in
does.
A big way.
It does.
It sets the vibe of the whole scene.
Yeah, it sets the vibe, and the thing about it is that there's so many scenes in Arcane that there aren't any words and there's music. So you're just kind of like
the shower scene.
Yeah,
that's
like,
the one that
is
comes to mind.
so powerful. Like you just have the violin, you have Caitlin hunched over with the water on her. She's not saying anything.
We did a reaction to that one too.
Just want to make me keep editing.
Keep putting in those little cards.
But and she's just having like these visions of Vi and like what happened in the rain scene. But you don't need words to see how emotionally powerful it is. If you could show that to like anyone who's never seen Arcane and they'd be like, what is going on?
They
right
would be
now?
having 15 feelings.
Yeah, because the music amplifies that. It's so important. Sure, you can make that a silent scene and it would still have emotion to it, but this makes it so much more. And it's amazing that how. And I'm not surprised, like, everything in Arcane has been so important to the developing of it that the music is also, like, huge.
Yeah. It's really interesting to think about the music, too, and how, like, they use a lot of times the violin.
Oh, the violin is such a beautiful instrument.
Like, I think that the violin is in a lot of it.
It is.
But more often in the quote-unquote top side, as Vi calls it, they do have some, like, in the scene where they're, like, where Vi punches Powder. I believe that there was violin in that scene. But if you think about it, a lot of times, like, they had everyone, all the counselors gathered around to listen to the violin. They had Caitlin hunched over with the sound of the violin. So they have these, like, really big moments where the violin is playing and they're quote-unquote topside. And then you see, like, Jinx working in her workshop and they're playing Get Jinxed. So it also causes this sense of, like, orientation to, number one, the sort of time and setting that this is inspired by, because it's pretty steampunk inspired.
Yeah, definitely.
And has, like, a lot of Victorian influence in it. But also, like, that contrast of Jinx, like, rocking out in her little studio making all kinds
very
of
much
gadgets.
like the teenager, like, blasting the music to get the parents to leave them alone while they're doing stuff.
Yeah.
But I just, oh my god, the music. And I love seeing this because I didn't know we were going to see the music aspect yet.
Yeah.
And it's just, look at this. This is insane. And they did this remotely. We had that guy. You know, technology's done so much awesome stuff now.
Never been done in entertainment.
Wow.
Hold up.
I got so
my friend across the river. That's when I remember they had a lot of violin.
Hold on, you hear what he just said.
Arcane is all the muscles that we've grown as a company in the music making craft combined. I really believe that what we're doing with music in Arcane Season 1 has never been done in entertainment.
I could see that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Are you having 15 feelings?
Yeah, I'm having way more than 15 feelings. Can I episode or part 4 now, please?
And then they show all, like, these sad moments of Vi and Jinx.
It's so good.
Oh, wow.
So good. It's so good.
Well, that definitely was up there with the other episodes.
Yeah, and we cut off this part here, but it did say, in loving memory of Fortiche character FX artist Juliet. How do you say that last name?
Dominguez.
So yeah, that's.
That's pretty sad.
It
but
is.
It's sweet that they memorialized her. Yeah.
This is like part 3. We only have 2 more parts of this. Okay.
Yeah.
I want like an entire season of this while we wait for season 2.
And like I feel like this last episode was really like your thing that you would geek out about the most. Like,
I geeked out about so much about the first episode though, because the concept. So this is the second episode where I geek about the animation, the modeling, the music, of course, because I love video game music, and I feel like game music and music in general is very important. But just all the feelings, like getting to see like the characters that portrayed these characters with their voices, and just looking at the girl who played young Powder and just watching her get emotional, I was like, oh my god. Like, I was not prepared to feel like this.
And I remember after our last episode that we covered, I think it was Ian who put in the comments that that they were looking for. I don't remember who it is. I think it was Ian. That they were looking forward to seeing stuff about the voice actors.
Yeah. So this,
Yeah, so here you are. Yeah, and
More about
I
that.
wasn't expecting to be hit as hard as I was by seeing these voice actors saying these lines that are just so powerful when you've seen the show and you're like, this is such a powerful line. To see them actually being spoken by the person that's acting the character is just like, it did something.
Because you don't usually see that, right?
Yeah.
You don't usually get these behind the scenes. I mean, I'm sure you do with some shows and movies and whatever in games. Yeah. But like to see when they're talking about it, when they brought her and they didn't know what to expect, they're like, oh, here's this young, this girl. We're going to see what she's made of. And they were blown away.
Right, yeah.
And you could see her face, like everything. And even the Ella who plays Jinx, it's just like, and then you got to see Vander and like all, and Clagger's VA and Milo.
Wow. It was so cool seeing.
Yeah.
Milo.
Oh no, not his VA. We got to see the animation with nose picking Milo.
Oh yeah, nose picking Milo. That was like so funny.
That was really cool too, to get to see. And I wasn't surprised when they did like the old school of like, well, it's not really old school, but the way that you record like the video and then you use that for your animation, because it's great to have reference. You can do a lot of things like they said for mine, but if you want to get like down to the nitty gritty, reference is real important. And I love seeing those hand painted. Oh my gosh, it's just beautiful.
You just want to stare at them.
I mean,
this artwork
it's
all day.
amazing, because if you think about it, you can do a lot with not hand painted, art style now and 3D modeling and textures and stuff like that. But this it's more like boom wallpaper is because of what
they
they're
took
doing.
the time.
You could put that in a museum, you know. Like,
it's
quite
like you
frankly.
can do it quickly, but you can't make something like this quickly.
Yeah, and I mean, it makes sense, like, when people talk about, it took them 6 years, but now we get to see, it was 6 years, but you had all these different aspects. You had the music for so long, you had the voice actors, like the girl who played the Powder, she says, I got the role when I was 10.
She's 16 now.
She's 16 now.
Wow.
So
cool.
like, they put blood, sweat, and tears into this, and then in the last 3 years, they found their Jinx. But I'm not surprised it took them a long time to find her, because as much as I really like Harley Quinn, she's more of the, like, you don't really get to see her.
She's all the time kind of
uppity
the same way.
In the same way. Yeah. And so to see, like, Jinx, who can be caring, soft, and sweet, and emotional at some points, and then she's, like, just crazy. That's one particular person can do that is amazing. And I'm trying to think of any other game, movie, show that I can think of, maybe some of you all know, of a character that's got so many different, maybe the girl from Orphan Black.
Oh, that show is really cool. If y'all haven't seen it, it's the same actor, and she plays,
like, was it 8?
A lot of different characters.
Yeah, I scratched that. That's like one of the things I could think of. So
cool.
Yeah,
it's the actor that plays the Hulk. What's her name?
Yeah, that's coming out August 23rd.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, She-Hulk.
Okay.
But yeah, so, like, I mean, but normally, you don't get the person that can be all those different things. So
yeah.
Yeah, so was there anything super excited you were seeing in this episode? What'd you like the most? Can you pick one specific thing? I know it's hard.
Yeah, all the time what I like is just seeing things come together.
Yes.
Like, and of course we're already bought into loving this show and loving these characters. And so seeing, like, the formation of those kind of things you love, like, it's just, like, when you see Vi, and she's not, like, yet fully Vi, and you're like, oh my gosh, like, they made Vi. Like, I mean, Vi obviously was in the game, but, like, they made Vi as we know her in Arcane. Or, like, you see Jinx, or Powder, and you're just like, they made Jinx and Powder. Like, all of that, I feel like, it's just kind of like, it reminds me of cooking, like, where you have all these ingredients, and, like, by themselves, maybe they're good, but then when they all come together, it makes something that's different, right? Something that's, like, unique unto its own.
Yeah.
And so this is kind of reminds me of that, where, like, you're like, oh my gosh, they, like, the voice actor made Jinx, and the animators made Jinx, and the directors, like, it's, like, seeing all the pieces that came together to create these characters is just mind-blowing. How about you?
Oh, it's too much. I, like, way so much. I'm like, I love the planning process, but I love also seeing it all come together, too. And I just thought those animation, like, seeing those people go into the ref room and just act out was just such a cool thing to see. Because then they showed that, and then they showed the actual, what they did with it, and you're just like, damn, dude.
Yeah. And
damn, dude.
Yeah. So the first episode, like you said, was the concept. The second episode was them hitting roadblocks, hiring.
That was so interesting, because I love seeing
members.
that too, because you get to see something. This is like, if you have something you're extremely passionate about, fight for it. Like, fight for it, because it's something special out there, something unique, something to. And this is what Arcane is. Like, there's nothing like this out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I love it all, but
yeah,
I know you're excited to see if they're going to talk about anything specific with, like, their costumes and outfits that they came up with, so
yeah,
maybe we'll get to see something about that.
I'm kind of surprised how much they covered in this
episode. Me too. I thought it was going to be more about, like, the animation.
Yeah.
But they did so much more than that. So much
more. I'm like, what's next? And they even touched on the music, like, so I'm kind of like, what's next for them to talk about? They've already covered so much.
Oh, I'm sure they've got more. It's got 2 more parts.
Yeah.
I mean, you could think about the relationship dynamic with the characters they could talk about, like how they decided to use, well, we already know why, because when they made the music video of Jinx, they wanted to do something with her, but, like, why they created these other characters that aren't part of League of Legends, where did Mel come from?
Yeah, maybe.
Mel's amazing.
We don't know if they're gonna cover it. Oh,
okay, I don't...
Hello, phone. We don't know if they're gonna cover...
We don't know, but we still got 2 more episodes. But it would be cool to see if they talk about that.
Yeah.
But what's next? I'm excited for it, so whatever it is.
Yeah, I have no idea what's coming.
Nope.
Like, I still want to learn more about the styling. And they did release, I saw a picture of Caitlin's Enforcer uniform.
Yeah.
And, like, some of the pieces and that, like, went into the Enforcer uniforms and specifically hers. So that was
cool
interesting to see. But, yeah, I wonder if they'll break some of that down.
They might.
And explain, like, their reasoning for that. Yeah, we can guess in the meantime.
I still want to see if there's any possible way, if any of you know, if we can find that video of the dev pop star for KDA that was shown in the last video.
What?
When the devs were... You remember? They were doing they showed KDA in the last episode, and they showed the devs dancing and stuff.
I totally forgot about that. That was really funny.
I want to see if that's out there floating.
Too bad we weren't big in the last episode, because I started dancing along with KDA. We were like this.
KDA is great.
Because I was out of town, y'all, and like I went and filmed my side of the video from the bathroom.
Well, you know, when in Rome.
Yeah. I mean, I had like a little seat to sit on and everything. It was fine, but like anyway, yeah, I was like dancing along to their little moves and stuff, and it was real cute. Yes, well, I'm excited for next time.
Yes.
And I'm excited that we got to see all of this amazingness for this time. Yeah. Let us know what you liked best about this.
Was there one specific thing?
Yeah,
was there
about
multiple
today.
things?
Because they covered so much. They covered the music.
They did. This was a very in-depth, like, more... I mean, they usually have...
It was a lot happier.
Yeah, a lot.
But let us know what your favorite thing was. Yep. And if you haven't subscribed already, we'd love to stay in touch with you. So please subscribe. We look forward to connecting with you all again soon. And we'll be sending you all so much love. Until next time.
Laters!